Hey Cancer, how's it going? Welcome to your April 2020 tarot reading with me. So this month we are going to start out with an oracle card, okay, you guys? I like to bring this deck out in the springtime or whenever there's a significant change in atmosphere, weather, nature, okay? These are the whispers of nature oracle cards. So let's just start and get you guys a card. Hopefully just one comes out so I can really focus. This is just something that may help you in April, some kind of additional message. Okay, so what's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of April 2020? What are the messages for Cancer for April 2020? And we are going to read from the book, you guys, to get additional messages now. Okay, Cancer, you're getting 2, and that's okay. We have Amplify Your Emotions. This is a beautiful card. I think this came out for the Aries reading briefly. Very beautiful. I just love how the water looks there. Amplify your emotions. So Cancer, there may be an increase in emotion in April, okay, that are being amplified, whether this is by will or just by surrounding. But this is going to give you higher ground, okay, because we have the higher ground. I am going to focus more on the Amplify Your Emotions card. Bottom of the deck is a leap of faith, kind of like the Fool card. So there's a leap of faith here in the midst as your emotions are being amplified. Wow, it says amplify your positive emotion. Wow, I wasn't seeing that. So it's not just your emotion that is being amplified, it is the positive emotion. This is going to give you a much higher ground, okay? Okay, it may involve a leap of faith. And we have maintain your childlike spirit as well. So let me just put these under here and grab my little book out. So we have the card 20 and the card 7. So 27, I don't know if April 27th is important or April 20th, April 7th. But I just see there's a higher ground here to amplify your positive emotion. Let's check out Amplify Your Emotion. Card number 7. That's a master number. There may be some kind of change here that is important to mention, okay, that amplifies your positive emotion. Maybe there's some kind of change that takes place in April that actually allows you to get in touch with your emotion, okay? This is a child as well. I didn't realize that. So there is this very childlike spirit that is present, the youthful energy. Okay, we got this on page 24. So let's go ahead and read the messages here, okay? Some of you guys, this is going to lead you to some kind of breakthrough. So there is a ripple effect of energy flowing from you. Be positive. Simply staying happy and sending that happiness out from your heart will benefit those around you. As you adjust your motives and attitudes, this energy flows from you in eccentric circles, affecting all of your desires and beliefs. There is a chance to bring good fortune and influences to all of the events in your life. As circles also represent cycles, know that you are continually going in and out of cycles, growing and changing. With every ending comes a new beginning. Trust that the positive energy that you radiate will attract what you wish for. Okay, this is definitely a higher ground. So I guess we'll have to put one here and one here, just so I can refer back to that. Okay, hopefully you can, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see those cards back here, but they're definitely residing over your reading. Now, Cancer, I just want to mention here before we go to the tarot, know that you are continually going in and out of cycles. That stood out to me because you guys are ruled by the moon, and you're also still the North Node. Now, the North Node has reached, you know, the first, it goes backwards. So it's going to be out of Cancer very soon. Okay, cycles are also very important to the North and South Node of karma. All right, so let's see. Now that we know there's a higher ground for amplifying positive emotion, we're going to check here with the Chariot card. I shuffled before I started recording, and for those of you who are new, you may not know what I like to do before my readings. I like to connect to the zodiac sign I'm reading for by checking what's underneath the ruling tarot card for you. So this is your ruling tarot card, the Chariot, for those of you who didn't know. So let's see what's going on behind you, Cancer, really quickly here. And I also want to say thank you for being so energetically open. I really struggled to connect with the zodiac sign of Taurus so far out of these readings. I have quite a few left to do for April, but you guys, it took not that long to connect. So there may be something that you're already connected to in April, and you know, once you feel that thing connected to you, it's just on and popping. But Cancer, let's back up a little bit. The first card we have is the Three of Cups. So automatically there's an energy of friendship here present. There's an energy here of reconciliation, a reunion between, this is feminine energy, okay? There's 3 women. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a male or female watching. If you're a male, there may be, 3 important women in your life. This is friendship. It could be a third party. I'm not really feeling that. Except for the King of Wands. He could definitely be someone who is attractive and amongst your friends. We got Leo and Virgo energy here, okay? Someone may have both of those energies to consider, but for me, the Chariot card does talk about obstacles. It talks about needing to focus in order to harness your way to victory, okay, without steering. But there's an obstacle here that may involve like a third party friendship, groups of people, maybe even gossip. But the Three of Cups is a happy card. There may be some kind of celebration this month. Now I know we're quarantined and we're on lockdown and stuff like that, so this may just be a small group of 3 friends. This could be drinking coffee together, drinking alcohol, whatever. But to me, there's just some kind of action that you would like to take with the King of Wands. And here's that isolation card, this Virgo card. This is going to be a popular card for the next couple of months. Well, I'll just say this is going to be a popular card for April because we are all in our solitude. Okay, we're all reflecting. We're all isolated. This is literally the card of isolation. So there may be some kind of action that you guys are reflecting on taking, and this is going to involve you being confident. Okay, I want to mention being confident here to progress and lead. Maybe there's some kind of action that you'd like to take with these 3 people. Okay, because this looks like 4 people in total. And this is a metaphor. Some of you guys are, alone and stuff in April, but still, especially if you have a Leo friend or someone with that in their sun, moon, or rising, like their fire sign friends, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, specifically if they're male. Okay, they may be coming together to help make this small celebration happier. Now, there may be some kind of Virgo here that wants to take action. If you have a Virgo friend with Leo energy, that may be important in regards to moving on to calmer waters, Cancer. We have a Taurus here showing up, Pisces energy. There may be something about commitment and beliefs that you are sacrificing / seeing differently. You're getting a lot of clarity. There is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman here as well, or someone who wants to say something, be intellectual. You may have to cut something off or communicate about what you see differently about this commitment. Okay, this is a priest energy, so needing advice, counsel of some sort, but tradition. You're moving away from a place of, oh yeah, that's what this is. This is, you're starting to see, this is like Neptune and Taurus energy. Okay, sacrificing some kind of tradition. So what that means is that you're surrendering and doing something in a different way. So some of you may definitely be dealing with Taurus because that message came out in their reading as well. And this may just involve simply just moving on. Like that may be something you're not used to doing, Cancer, but that would definitely be that energy of, you know what? Because there is a commitment here that's going nowhere. And therefore, someone in that commitment decides to go somewhere on their own. There may be children involved, family. Yeah, someone here is going to a place of isolation in April, okay? Someone here may be headed towards a Virgo or something like that, but there's an action that you're going to have to take in isolation, Cancer. But this is the most important message for you, the Three of Cups. Finding something to celebrate this month. Finding a few people. Maybe these are the people you're quarantined with. But this is also rejoicing, reconciliation, okay? This is amplifying your positive emotion. Maybe you need to draw in a couple other people, maybe on a Zoom call or like FaceTime or something. It doesn't have to be in person, you guys. I don't know how you guys are all dealing and handling, the quarantine, Some of you guys are quarantined with family. Some of you guys are quarantined alone. But there does seem to be 3 important women that are coming up here in this reading. And it may be a third party or a significant friendship, Cancer. Okay, so I also want to say real quick here, we do have Taurus season coming in, so this may be a message about the sacrifices, the enlightenment coming in Taurus season. But we have to finish up Aries season first, which is your 10th house, Cancer. Aries represents career, the future, stability, the long term for you. That's the first half of April, which is what we're going to look into right now. And then the second half down here, we're going to look into the second half of April, which is Taurus energy. That's your 11th house. So there is friendship that is important in April for you, but it'll be highlighted more when energy enters your 11th house of friendship, groups of people, Taurus. And then next month, when we have Gemini season, that'll be your 12th house, okay? So we're going through a 10th and 11th house energy for you this month, especially if you're a Cancer rising. Oh, wow, okay. So I don't know if you guys just saw that happen, but out comes The Lovers card. I just mentioned Gemini briefly. So there is an energy here about Gemini. I don't know if you guys have Gemini energy or if you're dealing with a Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. But aside from Gemini, this is a love connection coming out. So the beginning of April, I feel there was definitely a significant connection. This is also the card of choice, okay? So there may be, this is literally the first card. So this is like April 1st, 2nd, 3rd, the first week. I feel you guys were connecting with someone, and it might have been someone at a distance, because the Lovers card, we have an obstacle here. We already talked about obstacles in your card, Cancer. Now there's this mountain in between these two vulnerable people. So it could be a long distance thing. Some of us are not able to see our significant other right now because of quarantine and social distancing and stuff. So I just see a very important connection here. But as I just looked down, wow, we have the Five of Swords. So was there an argument? Was there mind games going on? Was there more than one person? Did that cause conflict? We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here at the bottom of the deck. But this is mind games, conflict when it comes to communicating, which is interesting because the archangel in this card is Archangel, Gabriel, I think, which is maybe Raphael, I'm not sure, but I know that this archangel is the angel of communication. This is a divine union, okay? Twin flame, soulmate energy, but there's a choice here. And someone here just doesn't want to fight anymore. Okay, beginning of April, you just didn't want to fight. And if you're single, if this is not something you felt, this is a choice not to fight anymore. A choice, maybe if you're single, you don't want to put up a fight anymore. You're dealing with people who play mind games. So you're making the choice to just wait for this divine lover to come in. Someone who's a better reflection of you. That may be the choice. Under the Five of Swords, we have the Star. So definitely Aquarius energy. Someone here may have Aquarius, Mercury specifically. Okay, but you're trying to keep faith. Now, wow, Cancer, even though there's a lot of anxiety here, okay, some of you are just quite emotionally unsatisfied, and that's the biggest truth you're going to realize in April. Maybe you have to do some spying on a water sign, okay, because we have the King of Cups here. Maybe you have to do some spying or communicating with a water sign. Look at that, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords. There's definitely some kind of new truth that comes out with you in April, or that you discover, and that might be why, like, the truth here may be that you're unavailable emotionally, Cancer. The truth may be here that you're waiting on a specific feeling, a specific offer. Instead of focusing on, you know, that Three of Cups energy, that third party, you guys are deeply contemplating about your truth. And you may do, you know, some investigating, some spying. Someone's keeping an eye on you. Someone's keeping an eye on a water sign specifically here, and it could be Scorpio. But the truth here is that someone is just not satisfied emotionally, and that's what you're going to realize. That may cause you sleepless nights. It may give you anxiety. There may be nightmares here or psychic attack, okay? But someone here is really struggling to sleep. But this is the thing, Cancer, is that although you've given up fighting, it's so weird. Like, underneath that, we have the Faith card, the Humanity card, the Wish card. So I don't know if this is you losing faith as anxiety increases. This definitely has something to do with this Lovers. Let's continue. Okay, the choice to continue these mind games and keep faith with this connection, or to say that all hope is lost and it's like, you know what, I'm not going to communicate anymore. This is just an argument. No matter what I say, there's always some kind of confrontation. You guys might be dealing with a person who's win all, be all. Like, they are kind of a game player here. And there's two people back here too that are just not communicating because of this person. This might have involved the Three of Swords, which is betrayal, backstabbing energy, heartbreak, sorrow, and this may involve a decision, a heartbreaking decision. So what else do we have for Cancer? Sun, moon, or rising? Now, wow, that's a repeating message right there. But yeah, the five, all that I just talked to you about. So let me tell you guys something. Look at High Priestess at the bottom, Pisces, Cancer energy, but this is the energy of the moon. So this is your energy, Cancer. There's a secret here, okay? There's a secret going on here. Someone's maybe working on something in secret. There may be something unknown about your job, but this right here, what we just talked about, has something to do. I'm going to shuffle again, but wow, is this an important message. Some of you are dealing with Aquarius. There's a lot of anxiety. Now, those of you who have anxiety, specifically the beginning of April, the first couple weeks of April, please keep faith. Someone here is so struggling to keep faith. Okay, seriously, because of conflict going on in their life mentally that is making them unemotionally available for true divine love. Someone here is missing an opportunity at divine love, something that was fated, written in the stars kind of thing. Okay, that's why you need to follow your intuition about what's going on behind the scenes. So let's really get this going. What do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of April? So out comes the Ten of Pentacles, and then you just can't get away from this Five of Swords this month. That tells me that there was a lot of mental anguish and conflict, tension in conversations that involve tension. The first 3 days of April, the first week, the first couple weeks, okay? At some point, I mean, this card came out 3 times now. So there's definitely, I would be willing to say that every Cancer watching has some kind of argument that took place in April. Now, this may be an argument at the home with someone in the home about a job. There just may be like some mental tension involving the future. But again, I wanna remind myself that this is the I don't want to fight anymore card, because look, these two people have put their swords down. So two people are no longer communicating in April, specifically the first half of April. They're not communicating because there's some mind games going on. There's some conflict. Every time you speak about this thing or to this person, there's tension, you know what I mean, that you're able to feel. Now, this could be involving an Aries, a father figure, your boss at your job. Maybe you just need to take your power back. The best way to take your power back in Aries season may be not to engage in mind games, not to engage, because you need to focus on your future here with the Ten of Pentacles, okay? There is a home environment here where there was like two people who reconciled or something, but there was an argument, maybe a power struggle. This is a power struggle. Like, you can feel the power struggles between you and this person as you talk, and that may eventually result in someone no longer talking. Two people feeling left out in the cold with their emotion. Behind the Emperor, we have the Hanged Man. This is Neptune and Aries energy. There may be some kind of sacrifice here in order to gain your power back. You need to see something in a different way, involving maybe an Aries, maybe communication. Now, this is clear communication here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So in order to have you're going to change your mind about something, Cancer, in order to empower yourself instead of waiting or something like that. Let's see what this turns into. Give me more for Cancer for April 2020. What are the messages for Cancer for April 2020? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Now, we have the Nine of Wands coming out in the challenge position. I guess we'll just keep it like that, because that's how it came out. When a card falls out like that, it's an energy that's crossing. So potentially here, there could be some kind of conflict or a challenge involving someone who's keeping their guard up. It's like, in this position, it could either go one of two ways. You can let your guard down and stop fighting, stop persevering. You know, you could let your boundaries down, but you could also, this is a good card, honestly, to have in the uprights, but I'm going to leave it sideways so that you can choose how you go into the second week of April. Okay? Some of you guys, there's a battle here that you've been going through. Now, each of these wands behind this man represents a significant battle that he persevered through. See how he's holding on to the ninth one? Like, okay, I'm ready. He's already went through 8 battles. He's ready to go through the 9th, and he's damn sure ready to go through the 10th. But that's a challenge for you. Having your guard up because of whoever this is, because of whatever's going on here. Especially in family, I see there may be home environment arguments, like arguments about financial fulfillment, arguments at work or in the career, or just over the future. You know, this is an ending. I forget to mention that the Ten of Pentacles is an ending. You obviously know something's completing in a relationship, family, dynamic, career, home environment. And that might be why you're just kind of throwing in the sword, like, you know what, all right, you win. But it's interesting. It's like you need to pick your battles wisely, Cancer, because this looks like 2 different battles to me. What you're persevering and doing with this Nine of Wands, and the mind games going on with this. So the Five of Swords represents an argument or a small battle that you chose to lose. You took a L, you know what I mean? But that does not mean that you don't have strength, that you can't persevere, that this means you lost, or that you're a loser or a failure or weak, or you are wounded. I will say that. You are pretty wounded here. But the fact that this is like this, it's like, there's 2 ways the end of April can go. It all depends on if you want your guard up, if you want boundaries. You deserve that. I'd put my boundaries up here. So we'll come back to that, but I just want to say here, bottom of the deck for this Nine of Wands is the Five of Cups. So some of you guys are on guard. You're defensive. You feel like you need to protect yourself because of all these people that have been real harsh with you and arguing, or just conflict you've been experiencing with your thoughts and communication with people. And because of that, we have another this is a different energy for you, Cancer. I feel you'll feel the Five of Cups more because you're in a water sign. You know, this is emotion, this is regret. Someone here may even be battling depression. or sorrows. It's like there's these 3 cups that keep showing up. The 3 of Cups, the 4 of Cups has 3 cups in it, and this is another card that has 3 cups in it too. There's a friendship or a situation with someone you cared about that ended in April. And it's like you don't want that to dictate or determine what you still have to gain in the situation. Glass half full, glass half empty. Like pessimism or optimism here. What are you going to choose? Are you going to allow how things have gone so far in April to dictate, the second half of April, Taurus season, and going into May, a completely different month? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to say this is just spilt milk, Cancer. No, something has got you really emotionally conflicted here, especially coming out with this card. And we have the 6 of Cups, 5 and 6 of Cups. So someone here has a regret from the past. Someone here has a regret about a soulmate. There might be children. And here's the 8 of Wands. So this might have involved travel on an airplane. I definitely think that took place the beginning of April because it's kind of hard to travel in the air right now. But this could be text messages. It's just very focused, fast forward energy. And yeah, this may be a message that you're getting in regards to work. Some of you travel for work, and that's been an issue. Definitely going to be some truth that comes out about some kind of collaboration, but there's a message coming in from your past. Maybe this is a conversation that takes place about memories or soulmate energy, or there's just someone you're communicating with the second half of April that feels very familiar to you, whether you've met or not. It's like a soulmate communication. There's a soulmate coming here to communicate with you at some point in April, and it's going to come in a time of the month where you're feeling down. You are feeling really, really conflicted emotionally, Cancer. So your cards are flipping. Okay, so we have the 4 of Pentacles. You guys are still hanging on to the situation, and I feel this may be one of those things where I don't know if it's a person, place, or thing, but something that you gave up fighting on, or maybe someone else gave up. You're still hanging on to it though, Cancer, to prove a point is my thing. There is some kind of an apology coming in with the Page of Pentacles. Like someone here is hanging on to an argument because they want an apology. That is a water sign thing. I'm picking up on some stubborn energy here, so you could definitely be dealing with a Taurus. Someone here is hanging on until they get an explanation, until new value is found. Now, this could be a financial message too. It landed on the 5 of Swords though, so I kind of want to keep it there. Okay, maybe you're hanging on to this person because you live with them or because there's some kind of stability in it for you. This could be family member arguments. It doesn't have to be love, but we know how we started April out, right? Definitely with love. So yeah, someone here is trying to save money. It's like you're gritting your teeth around this person so that you can just save money. This is a battle that you're only going to have to endure for a short period of time. But there is a need to let go of the words that were said to you or something like that. Maybe the words that weren't said. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is some kind of message coming in, and some kind of money maybe that you manifested. Yeah. Look at that. We got some kind of completion. This is Mercury and Saturn. There's definitely some kind of completion here and communication coming in. It may be about the home. This may involve lying or sneaking about some kind of home situation. I do see that there was some kind of lie. But look, we have the Ace of Pentacles. I almost said the Page of Pentacles. So there's definitely something you need coming in. It's been kind of inconsistent, but finally this is going to show up. You're going to hang on really tightly to this thing. What else do we have for Cancer? We have the 2 of Swords with the 2 of Cups at the bottom. So at the end, we go into the second week of April. That's where we are now. It is April 18th as I'm recording this. So second week of April, there's a decision. I think some of you guys aren't even sure how to move forward mentally when it comes to, do I let my guard down? Now see, this could be a situation where there's more than one person. We kind of started your reading out like that, Cancer. Look at this decision. Yeah, there's definitely, you guys... Love is either at a complete stalemate with you, a complete crossroads of the lovers here. Like, what I'm seeing in my mind is like a road that has teed off, like it's a crossroads, and it's like, that if you go right, there's a person waiting for you. But if you go left, there's a different person waiting for you. That's just for some of you. There's definitely a decision between 2 people. And it's like, some of you guys, this is a twin flame soulmate situation. But you have not made a decision who you want to be with. Like, this is head over heart decision. There needs to be some kind of conversation that takes place here. But first, you're going to have to decide whether you are going to go into the second half of April protected or vulnerable. And it's like, I feel there's like 2 situations or 2 people where one of them has made you quite vulnerable. And then there's this other person who you're not as guarded against, but you're still on guard because you can't differentiate between where your sorrows have come from. You can't differentiate where your emotions are coming from. You know what I'm saying, Cancer? So no wonder there's the need to pick your battles wisely. Pick and choose your battles wisely. That's an old quote. And again, I'm seeing the Nine of Swords. Such sleepless nights. A lot of anxiety here about the decisions here that need to be made. You need to make your mind up. Maybe you're waiting on someone else to make their mind up. But this is about whether you're going to reconcile with someone at the end of April. There is a soulmate here, but there's also a twin flame that you could have a future with if you let go of arguing and conflict and mental tension in the home. Someone here is stuck somewhere where they have to save money, and that's the battle. Behind the Two of Cups is the Five of Cups. So you guys, obviously, those of you who are dealing with more than one person, you can't have two wives. Yeah, you get one wife. You're gonna have to leave someone out in the cold. Someone here feels really abandoned. There's a soulmate connection here that is completely abandoned, left out in the cold. Someone here may even be homeless, jobless, okay? But leaving this soulmate out in the cold at the end of April is going to trigger your destiny. Wheel of Fortune. It was your destiny to be left out in the cold, Cancer. It was your destiny to leave this person out in the cold. And I know that sounds silly right now, but in retrospection, when you look back on this time of your life, you're going to know exactly what I mean. Like, wow, feeling abandoned in that relationship. If I never felt that way, I never would have did this, that, and the other. I never would have went here. It's going to start turning a wheel, and it's going to spark something. Okay, maybe with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe you guys are going to have to walk away. There's a lot of options here that you guys have, but please know that there's going to be a turnaround in fortune for those of you who are dealing with financial conflict, temporary unemployment, feeling homeless. Yeah, that's a part of your destiny. That's a part of your fate. Even in relationships, and it's all gonna start turning in your favor, Cancer. But first, hold up, wait a minute, it's the Two of Swords. Pew, pew, pew. So you're going to have to make a decision between two different emotions you feel, okay? And this involves something that you've blinded yourself from. You don't want to see this. There's something you don't want to see. There's something you don't want to decide at the end of April. Okay, you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. What else do we have for Cancer? Whoa, that was a huge message in regards to an Aries, and you're there, so I'm going to take a peek. I'm going to take a peek at this. We got Aries and Cancer energy here. So this is Aries season. You know, you guys might have Aries energy in your chart, or, you know, you may be dealing with Aries, but honestly, zodiac signs aside, this is about you really focusing on power in Aries season. Remember, Aries is your 11th house. So surround yourself online with people who are powerful. The 11th house is all about, you know, the internet and groups of people and friends, empowered friends. You may have an Aries friend that is helping you. Wow, that's so crazy that I say that. Look at how important Aries season is to your friends, your collaborations, the collective, okay? Well, actually, Aries is your 10th house. Taurus is going to bring in the friendship. But we have an Aries here nonetheless. We have a Virgo, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Like, this is too much. There's too many people or too many parts of a person going on, because there's an action here that you're reflecting on taking for a minute. But then look, we have someone here with a Pisces moon, Cancer moon, Scorpio moon. This is Scorpio moon to me, or Pisces Scorpio energy, because you already showed up with the Chariot. So like, there's some secret love going on here. Someone here is afraid to open up emotionally, point blank period. Maybe it's because there's a friendship here that's too powerful. You don't want to mess that up. And there's also something going on at work, okay? What is going on for Cancer? Show me the second half of April for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising 2020. Oh, wow. We have the Ace of Cups shooting out. So Cancer, listen, whether you're ready or not, you know, the universe doesn't care. Like, hey, Cancer, here's this cup. Like, you know, it's because all your manifestations are starting to come in. Things that you manifested through what you feel. It could be a Sagittarius. Someone with Sagittarius energy here. You know, this is so interesting. The Ace of Cups and this Temperance card came out for Pisces in my March reading. Some of you guys might want to go back and watch my Pisces reading for March, because there's some kind of link here with that. Now, this is how I know that, because I've seen these two cards before, and there's two different ways this could go. Obviously, it could be a new love Sagittarius. This could be a new child. This could be self-love, self-healing. Definitely a lot of healing energy here. But what this is telling me is that new love, Cancer. New love. You will know when you're ready to know why I'm emphasizing that. I'll tell you right now, it's just because there's been a lot of conflict in your past, okay? So new love, somebody you can start completely over with a new ass cup. There's not poison or dirt or mud in this cup. It's new love and pure emotion being offered to somebody who is indecisive at the end of April. It could be you. It could be you offering love to someone who has to make a choice. Someone has to choose you here. You have to choose someone here. You could have 3-4 options in love, but you're being told to stay patient and to be moderate. This is another one of those twin flame. I'm telling you, some of you guys are encountering a twin flame this month, but you're going to have to walk away. Now, this may be the Sagittarius full moon where you finally end this cycle. That's going to be in a couple months, in like June 8th or something like that. But we do have a full moon here. This may be the Scorpio full moon taking place on May 8th. Be patient for the full moon. You got a lot of options here in Taurus season. You got a lot of different options to commit, Cancer. Let's continue. I love that new love is here. We have the Four of Swords. This has to do more with healing. We had the Temperance card, and now we have the Four of Swords. That's healing. But listen, this is a love that you've prayed for. This is a love that is actually going to allow you to get sleep at night. Whereas the person before, you had a lot of anxiety, didn't you? This is how you're going to know who this new person is, because they're just going to bring with them a peace. Now, Cancer, it's not that you don't have your own peace. It's not that you can't. It's not that kind of thing. Let's be honest about what you need here. Let's be honest about what you need to let go here. This is going to help you to make a decision emotionally. You've cut yourself off from your emotion because of, I don't know, hurt feelings or something. But look, you're going to be victorious. There's someone here successfully healed, and now there's a tension. Yeah, look at this. There's going to be a lot of happiness and wish fulfillment coming in for you. But just be careful, because you are definitely dealing with toxicity as well. Maybe Libra, Capricorn energy. But that's toxic. That's a karmic relationship, a karmic marriage, feeling bound to somebody karmically. But there's a new beginning. You're going to have to leap away from that and let down that burden emotionally. In order to get happiness, you could be dealing with a Leo. There could be a new child born, or you could have children. But this is like a very happy, clear awareness, like clarity and awareness that you're very satisfied with. And you're able to like get back up on the horse because of it. After healing, you need to heal at the end of April. Period. Point blank, period. Especially for you. You guys haven't gotten much sleep, some of you out there. So make sure you're resting, praying, and healing. I'm telling you, someone here has prayed for you, Cancer. They prayed for you. This it's time. It's divine timing to offer this, to express these emotions. But God, there's the twin flame journey. It's like, until both of you decide, there's gonna be a stalemate. This new love can come in, but I don't know, guys. I feel scared. I can feel the energy. Like, you don't want to miss out on this new love, okay? The good thing is it's going to come to you after you've healed, or after someone's healed, and it's going to help them make up their mind. Okay, give me a couple more cards to symbolize the very end of April for Cancer. Yeah, look, someone here is, there's Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Lover is like choice, choice, choice. You are really treading lightly here. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but you're moving much more practically, and it's because you guys are holding yourself back because you're emotionally conflicted. When a water sign is emotionally conflicted, we don't know what the hell to do. Give me one more for Cancer. For the very, very end of April 2020. What's the end of April looking like for Cancer? The very, very end, like the 30th type shit. Let me see the end of April 2020 for Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising. It looks like there's some kind of choice between comfort and growth at the end of April, honestly. Yeah, there's a lot of fire waiting for you. This could be a fire sign, a younger fire sign. This could be your energy. Looks like Leo to me, Aries, Sag, but something's going to be expressed at the very, now this could be you expressing something, but after you heal, after you give yourself love and emotion. But I'm telling you what, there is definitely some kind of choice between comfort and growth, and it's the comfort of what you're willing to express. Are you going to express yourself in a quiet way, comfortable way, something that's not really adventurous, or are you going to embrace this new way of expressing yourself and allow that to help you choose between this portal? Because I'll tell you what, you guys are at a crossroads if I've ever seen it. Now, the bottom of the deck for your reading is the Nine of Pentacles, so there's something here about just having your own stability, especially if that involves a job or something like that. But you're gonna have to walk away. You're gonna walk away maybe from a job. There's a lot of options here. Taurus season is gonna bring in a lot of options. You could be dealing with a Taurus. If you are, there may be conflicts. There's definitely some toxic communication here. But that's why you're gonna start weighing out your options and walking away from some stuff come that full moon in Scorpio. This is about collaborating with other stable and secure people. Remember, higher grounds, amplify positive emotion, okay? Cancer, this is what I have for you. This has been an interesting reading, honestly. There's definitely choices. I'm just getting a lot of choices. It's like so many choices. Crossroads. What do I do? Confusion, you know what I mean? So, hopefully you had a great April. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. If you resonated with this and you'd like a personal reading, please look in my description box for my email and we can set that up, okay? So other than that, guys, hopefully you had a happy holiday this month and that you're staying safe and healthy. And other than that, I guess I'll talk to you guys in May, okay? Bye.